Weirdest declaration of love ever that made me want to hide. At this wedding I've been to, the groom and bride just seemed so disconnected, and the speech delivered by the groom had a very off vibe. So there was a section where the groom had to give a speech, and it was basically a list of compliments. He was like, "At first I thought you were a cold person when I met you, but turns out you're not just like that to me. In fact, you're cold to everyone else. You're so hard to please, but that is because you're a perfectionist with many demands. I guess if other men met you, you would have scared them off within a week. I don't think anybody else other than me can stand you." We were all waiting for the twist that made the entire speech, but it never came. Yes, there were the standard thank yous and a love yous, but the earlier comments about her being an ice queen made it super awkward. Not to mention even the cameraman was commenting how embarrassed and interested the bride was. At one point he jokingly asked, "You guys know each other, right?" Whenever they started to gravitate towards the bridesmaids, groomsmen and away from each other during photo taking, the MC also tried making the whole ice queen comment into a theme to make the situation less cringy. Response 1. This just reminded me of the time we had a weekend away for a friend's birthday and we were playing some card game. I think it was we're not really strangers, and the question was, what's a quality about me you like? And my friend's response to her husband was, "You're really selfish and you always put yourself first, and I like that. Because I don't ever have to worry about you, because you have yourself handled." It got so awkwardly quiet you could hear a cricket fart. My friend's husband was understandably confused and annoyed the rest of the night, and she really couldn't understand why. To her credit, he really is a self-centered person. I think she was trying to make a positive spin on it, but it clearly didn't land. Lol. Response 2. I can feel the cringe from here. Reddit. WeddingShaming OP writes, "My friend is charging a fee to attend her wedding. As the title says, one of my closest friends is getting married and is charging her guests to attend the wedding. I always knew she was cheap, so in one way I'm not surprised. But this is really not the norm in the country I live in. Although it seems like 90s kids like me have started to charge for their weddings more and more, which is just embarrassing. To make it easier to understand, this is what they are charging for. When you are SVP, you have 3 options. I will attend the wedding envelope fee, $65. I will only attend the ceremony. I will not be able to attend." It doesn't even say what the fee is for, but after Googling it says it includes food, music, decorations, and venue, so they literally want their guests to pay for decorations. The evening before the wedding, they also have a dinner which you need to pay for. Don't remember the price, but cheaper than attending the wedding. If you want to sleep over at the venue, you need to pay around $100. I'm not in the US, so conversion is not entirely accurate. This applies both for the night between the pre-dinner and wedding day, and the night after feuding, so that would be $200 in total. I guess these prices are more okay since nobody is forcing you to attend that dinner and or sleeping over. But if I'm invited to a wedding, I shouldn't have to pay to attend the actual wedding? On top of that, they have a page where you can choose to contribute with money towards a gift. You have different options like cooking class, dance class, a trip, etc. It says gifts are not needed but welcome. But who would pay for a gift after they have to pay to attend the wedding? Since it's a norm to give a gift, I think many people are gonna feel forced to give one anyway. In my country, we're all about politeness and not causing a bad atmosphere, as we call it. If a guest were to attend every single thing and contribute with money to a gift, it would cost August at least $300. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but where I live that's a lot to pay to be August at a wedding. And on top of that, you also have to pay for a dress and shoes if you don't already have some, so it could even be closer to $400+. The thing is, I know they have money. My friend inherited a lot of money from her grandma in advance. They have a house, her fiancé's an engineer. They have a boat, and they are currently renovating their house. I also suspect that they actually can afford both the renovation and the wedding. But they are probably just trying to play it smart and make the guests contribute because Aussie said, I've always known she's cheap, and I'm also questioning if their gift solution will actually go to said gift, or if it's just another contribution to more renovations of their house. She has also told me that her goal is to barrack. It's just unfortunate because we've been friends for 12 years. And it's sad to only be able to attend the ceremony because I absolutely refuse to pay. Update. People have been asking how it will turn out and if my friend will reconsider the fee. The fee is still the same, but I noticed that they changed from $100 to $98 if you want to stay over. Haha, they are also now mentioning the fee on the website, so it's not just stated only on that page there you are SVP like it was before. I will let you know if there are any more updates. Update 2. Asked her yesterday, and they have invited around 50 people. But anyways, she has betrayed me, which is an entire different story, so I think I will choose option 3 after all, although my initial choice would have been 2. Response 1. This is kind of the expectation for wedding share in Ireland. We get invited to a wedding. We will give a cash gift which comfortably covers the per head charge the venue would invoice the couple for. Everything else, accommodation, bar tab, travel, expenses is up to us to cover. Response 2. This is my experience with weddings in Germany too. But it is not usual the couple send an invoice beforehand. This is a bit tacky. Last comment says, no, it's not really okay to expect your guests to open your wedding. Have the wedding you can afford. Invite guests because you want them to be there when you pledge a lifetime of love to your partner, not because they will help you fund a party you can't afford. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. I'm Olivia and this is Olivia's Coffee Time.